9:53. 320 milligrams of codeine. Go for a walk. I like to walk. I heard that it keeps the migraines away. Every time I pass the same people, the same mindless people. 18% of them will die from a heart disease, 15% of them a stroke, 8% from chronic OPD. I can see the lack of color and the lack of feeling in their eyes because I have none left either. Year 2452. The population of Earth 42.8885 billion. Total amount of suicides per year 4 million. Average lifespan 232 if you are from the Pearl District, or 105 if you live in the Enclave. 2 things I know about how the passing of time works. 1. The future will always be somebody else's present and past. 2. Entropy is constantly occurring, and therefore time itself is an unstable property. Entertainment, billing, gambling, worthless sex, narcotics, psychedelics, and tranquilizers are at an all-time high. Empathy, the need for love and compassion, and any rational thought, an all-time low. Our prisons are much quieter now. The death penalty is given to the most simple of crimes, depending on who you are. If you are lucky enough to be put into a cell, you will be injected with 200 milligrams of temazepam daily. 12:05, 4 milligrams of alprazolam. Go for a walk. I like to walk. I heard that it keeps the migraines away. Every time I pass the same people, the same mindless people. 80% of them will die from heart disease, 15% a stroke, 8% from chronic OPD, 10 of them from suicide, and 5 of them from traffic incidents. I can see the lack of color and the lack of feeling in their eyes because I have none left either. People always say things will get better, but they don't. They have and always will stay the same. The ones on top will give anything for their spot. The weak are fed cheap, low-caloric food to keep them weak. The government sells various weaponry and drugs to ensure crime and increase deaths in the ghettos. It's simple yet horrifically effective. The people of the Pearl District are fascinating. Drugs, of course, are still taken in mass quantities. A potent dose of synthetic cocaine is commonly mixed into drinks. MDMA, SAS, LSD, psilocybin, and many derivatives of DMT are given out as party gifts. These people were all born in the Pearl District, and there they will die. They own the land, the buildings, the corporation, and the agencies. The official name of the enclave is the Sunset District, as the Pearlians call it. The people there lack help, they lack resources and hope. Crime is a necessity for survival. The police and military have active squads patrolling the streets 24/7. Robbery, muggings, hostility, and morphine are at an all-time high. The Ingenium District is home to the artists, the engineers, architects, film creators, actors, and most importantly, the drug manufacturers. As for me, I don't belong to any district. I belong to the government. I hacked a security clearance level 12R when I was 13. And the government immediately offered me a job on their team to prevent more people like me from doing what I do, and I took it. I don't mind the work, but I stay for the pay in my own space. I care for plants because it seems like they are the only life left on this planet to care for. Most days I fall asleep at a cafe or on the street, on my couch, never in my bed. A heavy dose of Zolpidem can temporarily cure my nightly insomnia. Small injection to the flesh of my inner nose work quite effectively. 333. 300 milligrams of mescaline. Go for a walk. I like to walk. I heard that it keeps the migraines away. I pass the same people, the same mindless people, moving their helpless bodies through the thick, smoggy air. I can see the lack of color and the lack of feeling in their eyes, because I have none left either. I was told that an engineer had escaped into the desert and is building his own spacecraft. I was told I could join him. Leaving Earth meant I could never come back. But come back to what? There is always an 100% chance of death as a human, and I'd rather go out floating through space with no fuel or food than be stuck on this rock. I was told the trip would take 3.6 years to get to the closest colony. So be it. Anywhere is better than here.